Okay, so now we need to animate our text. So we need to add another scene director, which I've already done. And we're going to call this both text in. And we're going to edit this guy, and we're going to need a new animation controller for this guy. So we do animation controller there, and we're going to rename it as upper text. Okay, and this one is going to animate our upper text. I'm actually going to build the out animation and then reverse this. So will make sense, I think. If you do a Control K, making sure you actually select your text first. So let's go find that. It's down here. Text position, title. So with text title clicked, Control K, position Y, set and close. Let's say this can be the out position. Go away, thank you. Windows just getting in the way there. So let's move you up and made a keyframe there. And okay, that looks alright. Let's trim that down. Down to there, and we're actually going to reverse that. There we go. So we got an in, and then we are going to add another animation controller. There we go. And we're going to rename you lower text. And you probably guess what I'm going to do. We're going to take the subtitle. We're going to go back to the beginning there, make a keyframe, get down to that lower one there, get them off the screen. I'm just eyeballing it this in this case, just for the purpose of getting this done. And there we go. And once again, we're going to trim this guy down, and we're going to reverse it. Okay, cool. Now we should close this guy, and we're going to actually duplicate it. And if we undo our reverse, we now have our out, assuming you actually called it that, which I did not. I left mine as the default, so let's rename that as out. We're going to have a timing issue with our in and out animations. So the way that transition logic works, it plays the out and the in at the same time, unless you choose an option to wait. In this case, we're going to do the timing ourselves. So what I want you to do is on the in animation, I want you to pick it up, and we're going to move it down to 12. So you can do it how I just did then, picking it up, or you can actually right click and say move to position, and you can type in 12. Obviously that's a bit easier. Cool, so that is our both text in done. So what's next? Well, we can use those to make the rest of our animations. So rather than building everything from scratch, if I now duplicate this in twice, I'm going to close them quickly while I rename. And this one is going to be called upper text in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete the one I don't want. And then the same for the next one. I'll rename this one as lower text in. Open them up and get rid of that upper one. As you can see now, because I made them as separate animation controllers, we're looking good. We've only got the one animating, which is exactly what we wanted. And of course, we need to do the same for the out. So get this guy, duplicate, and duplicate. And let's make this one lower text out. Yep, I know what I'm doing, honest. There we go. So we've got the out, and then we'll do the upper text out. There we go. Looking good. I just need to rename that quickly. Lower text out. Oops, that was actually the upper text. I was just testing there. And then this guy should just be the lower. There we go. And you now have your in, your out, both in, out, upper, and lower. So you can see there we end up with 9, and that's just to do that. Hopefully you followed that, and now we're going to, next bit, we're going to look at how to take all those animations and use them with transition logic.